There are people who stop trying, not because the situation is hopeless, but because their brain has learned that trying does not work. And once the brain learns that, it applies that lesson everywhere, even when the situation changes entirely. In 1967, psychologists Martin Seligman and Stephen Meyer were running experiments on how animals respond to uncontrollable negative events. Dogs that were repeatedly exposed to mild electric shocks they could not avoid eventually stopped trying to escape, even when the escape was made possible. When given a clear way out, they simply lay down and accepted the shocks. Dogs that had never been exposed to uncontrollable shocks immediately found the exit. The first group had not lost the physical ability to escape. They had learned through repeated experience that their actions had no effect on their situation, that trying was pointless, and that learned belief transferred even when it was no longer true. Seligman called this learned helplessness. The same mechanism operates in human beings. Repeated experiences of failure in situations we cannot control, in childhood, in relationship, in environments that offer no response to effort, can produce a generalized belief that what we do does not matter. That belief then travels into new situation where it is no longer accurate, where effort would actually work, where the exit is right there. But the brain, trained by past experience, does not look for it. Interestingly, Seligman's co-researcher Stephen Meyer later revised the original theory. His subsequent research suggested that helplessness may actually be the brain's default state, and that a sense of control is something the brain has to actively learn, not something that disappears when lost. The way out of learned helplessness is not motivation, it is not willpower, it is evidence. Small, repeated, genuine evidence that your actions produce outcomes. This is why momentum matters so much in recovery from burnout, depression, or prolonged failure. Small actions that create visible results, however minor, rebuild the one thing learned helplessness dismantles: the belief that what you do actually makes a difference. Some people are not giving up. They are simply learned from experience that trying does not work. The good news is the lesson can be unlearned.